What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2. Um, I've been working around off screen for a bit and we got some stuff going on, but right now I'm trying to build walls attaching to this house so then we can cover this area up and then we can go mining whenever we please. Um, I'm not sure if we'll be able to find anything because this place is pretty empty, but we're gonna dig down and see what we can find. Just so you guys know, I've switched to a mouse and tried changing up some settings so that it's less laggy, and that hopefully comes off well. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed and everybody for the feedback on the first episode. That was amazing because I wasn't expecting that at all. I didn't expect that many likes or views and stuff like that, and it's just truly I'm just truly grateful for the amount of people that have actually shown support. So thank you for that, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy. And with that, we'll get started. I actually want to kind of well, this is the house, first of all. I guess I'll show you guys that. So let's open the doors back up. I need to clear this area around here and open it up a bit more. And I decided to change the entrance so that it faced this way because I don't want it to face the water. It just kind of looked weird. I don't know. So yeah, this is the house. I like how they're it's black here, but then yeah, I like that design. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, so then I can make changes to it and stuff. And here is like the backyard. I don't know what I want to do here. I'll probably start growing crops and stuff like that. I'm not really sure, but like I said, you guys can leave suggestions and I'll basically work off what you guys say, because I don't really I don't know how far my creative thoughts will get me. So yeah, we can I guess I need more planks right now, right? Yep. So do I have enough? I need some cobblestone. So we should honestly start, once this is built, we'll start looking for some iron and stuff like that, because the equipment we have right now is just really shitty. Just grab this stuff. And yeah, so for this episode, I just wanted to describe what I'm going to be doing, and I don't actually want to focus on what I'm doing right now. I'll be playing, and you guys can watch that while I tell you guys a story, because that's what the top comment was. You guys wanted to hear a story as I played. So basically, this wasn't an experience that I went through myself, but I have a brother who had to live through this scary experience, because I know it's pretty frightening when you think about it. And he was a young kid at the time, so obviously he was very scared. But we were on vacation in Europe, and we have a house that we were staying in, which was the house itself looks nice, and it's 3 stories high. And so, generally if somebody sees a house like that, they're going to assume that the person has, they're wealthy, right? So in the place we were staying there, the area we were staying actually has some very, let's just say, they're gypsy-like individuals, and they were thieves, basically. They were robbers, and they decided that, well, first of all, I left the house in the morning, and I'm guessing that they were keeping an eye out on the house so that they knew when everybody was out of it, and they wanted to break in when everybody actually left. So everything, mind you, is on the 3rd floor, and there is a security system set up all around the house, so they can't really do much. And here's this dog that's... I don't have any bones. I want to own one, but I don't want one following me around everywhere. Anyways, so there's a security system all around the house anyway, so it's pretty much impossible for these people to break in. But here's what happened. So I leave the house in the morning, and after I think my uncle was the one who leaves too, because he was just visiting, and once he left, I'm guessing that the people assumed that everybody was out of the house, and so they tried breaking in. However, my brother, my younger brother, and my mom were both still in the house, and so these people start smacking up against the door, trying to break it down. It's a really hard door to like unlock and stuff like that. But apparently, these people had like I don't know if it was a key or just a type of metal that allowed them to start turning the lock on the door. So they were starting to um, unlock unlock the door to the house, and my brother was there, and he was listening in on the I don't know what the hell you call it, the communication system or whatever. You push the button and then um, I think there's a comm in it, but I don't know. But so he pushed that button and he was listening to what the people were saying, and he literally described to me while he was in fear after he experienced it. He told me that the people were talking about how they'd break in and what they'd steal, and apparently gypsies really love pots and shit, and they also discussed grabbing as much jewelry as they could find, which would have been really inconvenient because there was a lot of jewelry in the house at the time, I believe. But so they figured it out, and my mom started flipping because when my mom gets pissed, she just flips shit, even out on me. I don't know. You wouldn't expect so much fierce strength and stuff and like bravery to come out of such a small woman, but that's what happened. So she started yelling down the balcony because there was a balcony on the third floor, and basically she was telling them, to f off and that she'd call the cops and stuff like that. And these women, all of a sudden, they start acting like they were saleswomen or whatever, salesmen trying to sell something that they have or stuff like that. And they were pretending they were like, oh, we weren't trying to break into your house. We were just trying to sell this to you. We were just checking if you were home because it seems like your doorbell doesn't work and stuff like that, which is bullshit because the doorbell does work. And they didn't respond. Like obviously they didn't respond when my mom tried talking to them through the system, and so my mom was just like, get the hell out of here, or and stuff like that. And apparently one of them was carrying a bunch of knives or some shit like that. And when my little brother saw that, he started swearing. And it's weird because when we're in tough situations, we always think we're like the strongest individuals that like, we're able to take on any kind of situation and stuff, but we don't actually realize the seriousness of stuff like that. And like the adrenaline that goes on when you're put into a situation like that, things can get out of hand really quickly and easily. So that's what happened. The people didn't actually try break, like they didn't they couldn't get in. So lucky for us, nothing happened, but there was serious damage on the door itself, and that had to get changed. And as well, I think that we ended up getting a dog or something like that, or my grandparents who were also living in the country that we were having vacation in. I think they paid some people to check over the house once in a while, or just keep an eye out on the house or something like that, so that nobody tried getting in, because we were only there for like a month and a half or so. And I cannot leave this place right now. Shit. So that's what happened, and basically nobody really tried. Okay, I'm on normal. I was just making sure my difficulty was on normal because I haven't been seeing really any monsters. And this area isn't closed off, but I don't think they can access it. But yeah, so anyways, that whole situation was just kind of scary because when you don't assume like stuff like that's gonna happen until it actually happens to you, and then you're like, shit, what the hell do I do? Like, usually you see that kind of stuff on TV, right? If it was me, I'd probably grab a knife and try running down and just slash him or something. But I'm retarded, so that probably wouldn't be the best idea. But the cops in the country weren't very professional either. They weren't like people that you'd find on time. Like when you make a call, they're not going to be there right away. Although the town was really small. But yeah, I was just laughing the whole time. But since then, like my brother has had he I guess he kind of has developed like a fear of like um not being home alone or anything, but like the moment he hears some noises, he gets sketched out very easily because he's been through an experience before where it hasn't really it hasn't really been all that great, and now he's just like I'll like if I'm out and he hears something, I'll get a text and it'll be like, yo, I hear something. I'm like, can you try coming home or some shit like that? And I'll just laugh because to me it seems like oh, he's a pussy, right? That's the first thing that comes to mind. But then you realize that he's lived through an experience which most people probably haven't, and if you have, then you probably do realize that it's serious and like that shit's scary. I probably wouldn't have been able to sleep for a couple of nights, honestly, because I'd have nightmares and shit like that. And we were at a young age, so yeah. And that leads me to another story, the adrenaline part. Um, Once I was going downtown and in my city right now, I live in Canada, and I was going downtown with my dad, and I was young at this point. And there are bums like in downtown Toronto. There are bums everywhere that just walk around, and some of them are really fucking creepy. Like you don't even need to say anything, and they'll start approaching you, talking crazy and stuff like that. And it's just really disturbing. Like I don't like it. I don't have a problem with poorer people. I just have a problem with the people that are like maybe on coke or some shit while they're on the streets. So um, this individual was my dad got out of the car and he was walking towards the bank, I believe, and this guy just comes out of nowhere and starts confronting him, and he's like, "Oh, do you have money?" and stuff like that, and he was just basically asking him, like he was acting very aggressive and stuff like that, and um, my dad was like, I couldn't really hear my dad, but I'm pretty sure he pointed at a cop car that was across the street, and I'm guessing that he was just telling him to like nicely leave before he notifies, like he calls the cops before, because this guy, he opened his jacket, and inside his jacket he had a pocket, and in that pocket, um, the theme of knives in my life though, in that pocket he had a very sharp knife. I saw it because it was a sunny day, and the knife like light reflected off of it, and I was shitting my pants because I'm like, as a little kid, you get scared really easily, and you just start to assume it. I'm like, oh my god, my dad's gonna die, but nothing really happened. I think the guy just decided to back off, and he didn't really do much. Like nothing really happened, but it's the adrenaline that gets you going. I opened the door. I was ready to hop out of the car and start running toward the guy, which I don't even know what I'd be able to do. Like possibly, seriously, I was a little guy, and definitely not gonna be kicking anybody's ass. If anything, I probably would have gotten killed. But yeah, so it's just the adrenaline that takes over your mind, and you just assume that, oh, you're Superman. And I've seen like um, what can I reflect that to? The latest UFC fight. If you guys watch UFC, you know that Anderson Silva has been like champion for around 4 years or something like that, and this guy all of a sudden he starts acting really cocky in his fight and stuff like that. Maybe it's the position like the situation that he's in. He feels like he's amazing and shit like that, and it's the adrenaline of the fight really. And he's just like giving up free shots, and the guy, his opponent, gets a hit on him and knocks him out basically, and he loses his title. So there are a lot of situations where like things can get out of control and stuff like that, and it's really scary. And we often think that we can handle the situation, but can we really? Like, ask yourself that. Can you really? Like, I know everybody thinks that they're like the strongest individual and that they're like fearless and stuff like that, but can you really take on a situation where you're put against a male with like a much bigger person with like a knife or something like that? What would you actually be able to do? And the thing is, like, I know myself, regardless of what I'm able to do, I'd still try to take action. But I think it would hit me really hard if I wasn't able to, do anything. And I'm just I'm just imagining a situation like that, and the only thing I can see is myself getting knocked out. But anyways, I'll end this commentary here. Unfortunately, it's nighttime. I'm gonna go out and find some wool next episode, or maybe I'll do that off screen. You guys let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary, and next time we'll be able to sleep, get through the night, and then go back out and finish the stupid wall. I haven't really been concentrating on the gameplay as much, but I'll make sure to get that wall done next time. so then we can start mining and stuff like that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Hope you guys have a good day.